Welcome to the Adoption Show, where every week we shine a light on the incredible journey of shelter dogs and the heroes helping them find their forever home. Across the country, we meet thousands of dogs waiting for a second chance. Here, we meet the dedicated individuals and organizations making that possible. Join us as we explore heartwarming stories of hope, resilience, and the unbreakable bond between humans and their canine companions. This is more than just a show. It's a movement, and together, we can make a difference, one adoption at a time. You ready, guys? Let's go!
On the Adoption Show, saving lives is fun together. On the Adoption Show,
Welcome to the Adoption Show. I'm your host, Amber Akar, and today we're meeting amazing dogs from shelters all across the country. And if you adopt one through us, we're gonna send you a special gift to help you and your new pup get started. So let's begin.
Bandido has been working with a volunteer to learn how to do things that good boys do, like place. As you can see, he is still learning, and that's okay. Bandido, you're just a young guy. Bandido will make a really great companion. He just needs to get a little bit of structure and a little bit of manners, and he's gonna do just fine. He'll be a great household companion, we're sure of it.
This handsome gentleman right here in the car with me is one of my best buddies. He's a spunky senior. He's house trained, he's crate trained, he does so well when he's by himself. So if you're going to work and you want to come home and find somebody snoozing on your couch or on a dog bed, this is your guy. Say right, we go for a short trip to the store, or we're gonna go walk on a trail. He is all game. He's just looking for somebody who's going to let him cuddle and snuggle, play ball, and go for rides in the car. Not asking for much, just to show him what the good golden years can be.
Oatmeal Molasses has been at Rancho Coastal Humane Society in Encinitas, California for 413 days. She is as fast as Sha'Carri Richardson when she gets the zoomies, and we think Michael Jordan from the Bulls is her idol, since she can leap almost as high as he could. She is also a great napper in the office and often prefers to keep napping rather than go out for a walk or potty break. Oatmeal is looking for a home where she can have all the love and attention, and a human that will play with her and give her the love she adamantly seeks.
Meet David Bowie, a classic hound with a soulful howl and a heart full of love. He's always excited to show you his favorite things, and if you don't give him enough attention, then get ready for his signature sad puppy dog eyes. They're very hard to resist. Like many hounds, he's got a big voice and an even bigger personality with lots of energy. But he's also a little bit sensitive, and he's working on building his confidence and learning how to handle the big busy world. He's looking for a patient and understanding buddy who can help him feel safe, go slow, and guide him through socialization and new experiences at his pace. But with the right person, I know he'll shine, just like the name.
This big ol' sweet potato is Lottie. She's a 4-year-old sweetheart whose favorite things are cuddling and getting pets. Poor Lottie's had a rough start. She was found tied to a tree outside with her newborn puppies. But she's making amazing strides and is ready for a new start. Lottie can get a little nervous when meeting new people for the first time, especially taller men, so definitely take things slow at first. But once she's familiar with you, she's happy, friendly, and very snuggly. Lottie is ready for that perfect loving family where she can feel safe and cared for. So if this loyal, loving gal sounds like the perfect fit, read more about Lottie on Atlanta Humane's website.
Adopting your new best friend is just a click or a scan away. Go to the shelter's site or scan the QR code and let them know the Adoption Show sent you. You'll help save a life and you'll receive a fantastic gift to help you get started. We're all about adoption, but we're also about appreciation. This week's spotlight goes to someone who's doing something extraordinary in the world of rescue. We're here at Love Pup Foundation in Phoenix, Arizona, where we're gonna go talk to Tara, the Shelter and Operations Manager, and learn more about how they help dogs get adopted. Come on, let's go. Hi, Tara. Thanks so much for meeting with me today.
No, thank you for being here.
Okay, I thought this was a dog shelter. This does not look like a dog shelter to me.
Well, that's kind of the point.
Yeah. Can you show me around?
Definitely, definitely.
All right.
So right now we're in just the common area. We pretty much walk the dogs from their kennel wings out to the yard through this area. It gives us a good space between our regular kennel wings and the isolation. But we use this room for like training, sometimes for adoption meetings and things like that.
Wow, okay. Okay, so this is absolutely adorable. Can you tell me like what it looks like when someone either is meeting a dog for the first time or wanting to adopt a dog here?
Yeah, so they'll come in, depending on the time of year, we'll either do the meeting in our playroom here or out in our yard when the family will come in, sniff around a little bit, get used to the space, calm down. Sometimes car ride's a little anxious. And then I'll come in so the dog can get used to me before meeting the Love Pup dog.
Wow, I love it. It's very homey here. I'd love to see what else is going on because you guys have an adorable setup. Can you show me all the stuff here?
So Blake's idea, making the shelter was, it feels good to the humans, it feels good to the dogs. That's why like there's so much art and it smells nice, like it's clean, like all these things that just kind of make the people feel good when they come in. So like here, yeah, you like this is like one of the first things you see when you walk in. So cool, Boston Terrier wearing sunglasses that says Love Pup. We got a few like awards that John Jay and Blake have received from all the things that they've done for dogs in our community. So we just got a bunch of cool stuff around right here. And then if we continue this way, one of our founders, John Jay of John Jay and Rich, he has a segment called John Jay's Hanging with Dogs that he'll film in here. I guess it used to be at their house. And so yeah, the whole point of this room was to start doing that. So he'd like bring like an artist from iHeart and some dogs, and they just hang out with pups and he asks some questions and all that.
That is so cool. I really love the thoughtfulness of it because it really does feel like you're coming to someone's house. Like just to come and hang out with like their family and their dogs. And I love that you guys have little pieces in here too. I see a bunch of happy faces over here. Can you tell me more about this?
Yeah, so when the dogs are here before they're adopted, they have profile pictures on our kennel doors to the wings to show volunteers and staff like which side are they on. So when they get adopted, they make the window of shelter graduates. So 2021 and 22 shelter graduates are on posters in our studio over here. And then we have 2023, 24, and 25.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna have to make a poster for 23 soon and put it up.
I was gonna say it's filling up pretty quickly, and that is so great because it's a testament to show that you guys are doing so much to get these dogs adopted. Do you have a lot of space for dogs to be able to get enrichment and play? Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so in this room in particular, we usually use it for training. We work with a specific trainer in the Valley, Jeremy Paddock of Paddock's Paws. He's amazing. He's helped a bunch of our dogs become adoptable. He's currently working with 2 of them. So we'll use this space for that. We'll also sometimes do adoption meetings in here if we need a little bit more space than the playroom can provide while it's summertime. We've had What Dogs Want Academy is another local business that they do specifically enrichment with dogs. And so they've taught our staff a lot of like using games and puzzles and obstacle courses and things like that that we're able to provide our dogs more enrichment than like a bigger shelter may be able to do. And so that's a lot of like this big spaces for.
I can tell these dogs are very well cared for, and they're basically family members to you guys.
Yeah, I mean, while they're here, they kind of look at me as like, I say I'm the dad and all of my rest of my staff is the moms. But yeah, we were able to give all of them like intimate attention before they go into their forever homes.
That's great. I absolutely love what you guys are doing here. Is there any last things that you would love people to know about the way you do things, or anything about rescue dogs or adopting them out that you'd love to share with anyone?
Yeah, I mean, every time a dog comes in, whether it's a stray or an owner surrender or we pull from our county shelter, we make sure that they get every single veterinary care that they need, like vaccines, microchip, spay, neuter. If it's a senior pup, they get blood work done. If they have anything other like special needs health-wise, we make sure we take care of it. We currently have a dog that needed a leg amputated, and we did that before he's ready to go into a home. Just things like that, we make sure that they're completely taken care of, so then the family doesn't have to worry about those things. As well as, if they need any type of training that would make it so they'll do better in a home, we take care of that too. Wow. Whether it's me and my staff or, like I said, our trainer that we use. We just really want them to be taken care of while they're here
Yeah.
and be set up for success, and that way, they're staying in homes for life.
I love that. Wow, I'm so moved by how much you guys are you really care about each individual dog. I really want to thank you for taking the time to chat with me today and show us around this
thank
place.
you.
It is beautiful. You guys are doing an amazing thing, and seeing this happy wall of dogs right here is what it's all about. So thanks for chatting with me today.
Oh, thank you, Amber. It was a pleasure.
Oh, you're so sweet. I'm talking with Jess from Love Pup, and you're the marketing director here. There's tons of events you guys do. You guys are really amazing at involving the community in your rescue and helping dogs get adopted. So can you tell me about one of the things you guys do that's out there and different that most people aren't doing?
Of course, especially, and I know Tara and my teammates have spoken to the shelter, and that we're technically a smaller shelter. So a big thing that we love to do is involve the community, like you said, make sure that we're bringing people into the fold for events, volunteering, our different programs, etc. But I would say our biggest program and kind of out there thing that we do is our Love Pup Family Fest program. So we essentially, it is a large scale adoption event, but it's all centered around community and other dog rescues. So we bring in about 20 other dog rescues from Tucson, Phoenix, all over the valley. It's essentially only to get these dogs adopted, but what we do is we bring in large music acts as well. So last year we had Shinedown come perform. It was crazy. We had 8,000 attendees.
So this is a full-on festival. This is not just your regular adoption event.
Yes.
Wow.
And our team's small. Keep in mind, we're a team of 4 or 5. And then what we do, instead of charging people to come, it's free to the public. All we ask for is a donation for dog rescues. So then at the end of the event, our amazing volunteers from Discover every year, they basically just have huge bins and give each rescue, tons and tons and tons of donations.
Wow.
So anything from puppy pads, blankets, sanitizing, equipment, etc. We take it, give it to the rescues, get dogs adopted, listen to awesome music.
This sounds really fun.
It's the best. It's so much work. We're basically in the thick of planning for that right now, but we have amazing partners who come on board for that. McCarthy is one of our title sponsors last year, who came in and sponsored the entire event, and that essentially allows us to create an event where people are coming in, enjoying themselves, but it's all about awareness too. Adopting when you can, opening up your home, even if it's just donating your time as a volunteer, that's so important. So Love Pup Family Fest is a fun way that we, as Love Pup, just get ourselves out there.
Okay, so Family Fest sounds super fun. I really want to go. It sounds like it's not just a good time, but it's also raising awareness, like you said, and funds that are so necessary for rescue dogs. But do you guys do any other events? Because I know you have so many cool things going on here.
We do. And Family Fest too, I should have mentioned, we do one in Colorado Springs, Tucson, McAllen, Texas. So we're really trying to expand that program to other cities and states. But as far as Phoenix goes, one of our favorite events, and if Blake was here, she'd light up talking about it, is Dog Mom's Day. So we put on a very upscale, high-end treats and tails event every year for dog moms around the valley. And it's definitely, an event where it generates funds for us, and that's great, but it's mostly about just getting women together. They bring their dogs, oftentimes they bring their kiddos, and it's just celebrating Mom's Day a day early with their pups. Music and really high-end, tea and treats, and then just really fun vendors from around the valley too. So that's a really fun event. And then more so for the dudes listening in, we do Cars and Canines every October. So we partner with D-Pet Hotels, and they essentially host up in North Scottsdale an event where we have very high-end luxury auto cars come in, and they're parked, and you can check out Hummers and McLarens. But then also adopt a dog. We have about 10, I would say 15 rescues that come in for that event as well. And that's very family friendly. We've got food and drinks out there too, and awesome vendors. So
I'm coming.
Yeah, we try to, galas are a great way to, raise money, but we really try to be different and go against the grain a little bit and do things that, maybe families would really be interested in, and just different members around the community and valley. So we love our event.
You guys have another thing that sounds really neat. It's called Hip to Chip.
Yes.
Okay, because it sounds hip, it sounds cool, but can you tell me more about that?
It is very hip to microchip your dog, so I'll put
Yes,
that out there.
it
But
is.
we essentially work with Maricopa County, and we microchip every single dog that comes out of county. And this is a program that is very well funded and supported by one of our longtime partners, Learner and Row gives back. And essentially we microchip every dog that comes out of county. Last year it was around 10,384 pups.
Wow.
Yeah, that got microchipped.
Wow.
And I mean, that's like still just a drop in the bucket,
Right,
but
but
anything helps. And we're actually partnering with Maricopa County this year and Lulu's Fund, one of our another amazing partners, for a Care on the Go event in November, where essentially 1,300 dogs will get vaccinated on the go out at State Farm Stadium, and people will essentially just book a reservation, come get their dogs vaccinated, get certificates for spay neuter. So a lot of what we do is like just, you know, just good practices to make sure your pups can get returned back to you, can get vaccinated, they're healthy. So yeah, I mean, Blake's heart is so big, and this is just another thing we're doing this year to, you know, for prevention purposes. But yeah, those are some of our favorites.
Oh my gosh, you guys are doing so much. Like,
I know.
It's crazy. And I love that it's like, obviously you want to get dogs adopted, but you guys are helping people and pets in so many other ways too.
Yes.
With the microchips and helping them find their families back. It's just, wow, you guys are doing a lot. And thank you for
thanks,
doing
Amber.
all of that and helping all these rescue animals and getting them the attention they deserve. So thank you so much for taking the time to chat with me today.
Of course, thanks
Tell
for
your dog
coming.
that I said hi.
Always.
Awesome. Well, this has been so much fun to chat with you. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Every adopted dog comes with a story and sometimes a little bit of baggage. Love, patience, and training go a long way. Let's meet the next group of incredible dogs waiting for a fresh start.
Hi, meet Toby. He is our 1.5-year-old husky who is energetic and would love to be adopted by a pet parent looking to play and hike with him. Toby will sit for a treat and loves to lean in for pets. Come meet him at our Escondido campus.
Introducing Mr. Bugsy, your future best friend. Mr. Bugsy is 5 years old and has been at the shelter since July 12th. Mr. Bugsy is very patient with all sorts of play styles and is honestly just happy to be included. Quite honestly, Mr. Bugsy is just a chill guy. He likes to dip his toes in the pool and then explore. Bonus if he gets some booty scratches. So, do you want someone to take a slow stroll with? Mr. Bugsy is your guy.
Dozer is a distinguished cattle dog mix who's a combination of gentleman and guardian. He is perfectly house trained, and he also has impeccable manners. He takes his security duties seriously. He will protect you from bicycles, cats, and maybe a deer if it walks in your backyard. He also enjoys sunrise and sunset walks, squirrels, catching tennis balls in mid-toss, and tucking his humans in at night. He's ready to help you keep safe and serve as a loyal companion. Good golly, it's Molly. This pretty black and white terrier mix will steal your heart, and she's currently available for adoption at Berkshire Humane Society in Pittsfield, Massachusetts. She is an exuberant youngster who is always game for adventure, including playtime, romping around, and playing tug of war. She'll need an active owner willing to provide her with an outlet for her energy, which could include daily exercise of hikes, playtime, and enrichment. She's a smart girl who is eager to learn, so training sessions will definitely be her jam. She will do best as your one and only pet and with kiddos who are 13 and older. Meet Baron, your future loyal companion. As an older dog, Baron brings the calm assurance of a friend who knows exactly who he is, dependable, loving, and always there when you need him. He is a seasoned explorer who would thrive with an experienced dog owner who he can bond with. While he enjoys the occasional burst of playful energy, he knows when it's time to relax. Now in his golden years, Baron is ready to retire in a cozy home that appreciates his mellow side. He is ready to meet you and be next to you for the rest of his retirement.
Did your heart melt? I think my heart melted. So if you're ready to meet your match, now's the time. Let's learn how to make the adoption stick with this week's Adoption A to Z.
Oh, older dogs. Senior dogs are often overlooked, but they make wonderful pets. They're usually calmer, already trained, and just want a soft place to land. Adopting a senior means offering love and comfort in their golden years.
Victoria Stillwell's adoption tips. Here's a tip.
Adopt a dog at a time when you have some time to spend with her. A few days, a week, or better still, a couple of weeks. Spend quality time with her, but also teach her to be independent by leaving her by herself for short periods of time. That will enable her to cope when you have to go back to work and leave her for longer.
When you adopt through the adoption show, the tail wags are not the only reward. Here's what you'll receive as our way of saying thank you for adopting.
Adopt a dog through the adoption show and receive an exclusive welcome kit. When you open your heart and home to a rescue dog through the adoption show, you'll receive an incredible adoption package designed to support you and your new furry friend. Buy Series 3, Smart Dog Collar. Stay connected with your pet through real-time GPS tracking, activity monitoring, and health insights. This top-rated collar ensures your dog's safety and well-being. And a 1-year subscription to Dog TV. Provide your dog with engaging, scientifically designed content to keep them relaxed and entertained when you're away. This exceptional package is our way of saying thank you for choosing to adopt and making a difference in a dog's life.
No question is too small when it comes to bringing a new dog into your life, so we've rounded up the most common ones in adoption FAQ. Let's get into it. Now, what are some common behavioral issues that we tend to see in newly adopted pets?
Yes, behavioral issues are key. In fact, tragically, it is one of the most common reasons why pets are relinquished back to the shelter. So I would certainly say chewing, separation, type anxiety behaviors or anxiety behaviors associated with separation, and of course not using the litter box. These are the big three, but there's a host of all types of behavioral issues that pets can have. But here's the key, and this is so important. If they are not addressed early, they can only get worse. Yeah. So you've got to address them thoroughly and early. And that's why I say have a conversation with your veterinary healthcare team. And of course, if you can, get an awesome trainer like Amber into the process earlier. That way you can fix the behavioral issues before they get worse.
That's perfect.
Hi, new pet parent. I'm Dr. Renee Schmid with Pet Poison Helpline, and I'm here to give you an essential tip to help with your new pets. Now, safeguard human medications because human medications are a leading cause of pet poisonings. Always keep your prescriptions and over-the-counter drugs out of your dog's reach. Utilize those child-proof containers and store them in a high cabinet. And never administer human medication to your pet without veterinary guidance, as even seemingly harmless drugs can be toxic to pets.
If one of this week's dogs caught your heart, don't wait. Visit the shelter site or scan the QR code to adopt. You'll be doing something incredible, and we'll send you a gift to say thanks, because every adoption saves not one, but 2 lives. It saves that dog's life and the next dog who's waiting for that space. So we will see you next week on The Adoption Show.